look, it's Tyrion and Cersei.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your
Oh, she
Grace?
looks more like a bitch than she does in the actual thing.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
What the fuck?
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking
We have
to
to get
you.
Marjorie on our side, so we got to do
I
what
want
she
to
says.
hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey.
I mean,
If it
this
was
is
me,
hard.
I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this,
Yeah, this is
I
really
hope you
hard.
find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
What the
She
fuck, Tyrion?
is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get
What
what
the
she
fuck?
wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of
What
course,
was I supposed to
Your
say?
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Thank you.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure.
That's why I
in
like
her
Tyrion.
charades.
Like, he
I
just
take
fucks with
mine in
Cersei all the
forging.
time. Because everyone
We
fucks
must
with him.
find our
He's the smart
amusements
one.
where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house.
And
It is the
that
master
he
of
is.
coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
We have to save our
Please.
family.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Thank you, Tyrion.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier.
Thank you, Tyrion.
Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest
Peter
of
Dinklage,
vipers
amazing.
for the uninitiated.
Love it. Is Lady Marjorie gonna be mad at me?
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
I don't trust her.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
There's a lot of
rather
people I
not
don't
discuss
trust,
it.
actually.
Not
Except for
Of
Tyrion. I
course
like
not.
Tyrion.
It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir
Oh, God.
Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get
Oh,
us in
fuck.
trouble.
I don't like her.
We're just having some fun.
I gotta trust. I gotta trust.
Perhaps
I don't know
Lady
who to
Marjorie
trust,
can
actually.
make the right
So
introductions.
we'll see.
Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you
Oh, hell
marry
no.
Joffrey
Fuck that
if it
bitch.
meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the
What
Seven
the fuck?
Kingdoms.
Hell no.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Boom.
Sir Bronn
Marjorie.
and...
Up in this bitch.
What are you doing?
I did.
Well,
I did tell her to stop.
I told her to stop, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet
yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen
Yes.
was pleased by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no
This is
choice
such an
but to love
ignorant
you.
girl.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only
Bam!
matters what
Marjorie.
you say.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Let's do it.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
She's gonna
Whatever
say
you wish
something.
to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I don't trust her. I don't
I
trust
prefer
you.
to speak with you alone.
Go on. Ask.
If you could ask Joffrey to intervene on behalf of my family. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee. If Joffrey could send a raven and tell the Boltons no one at House Forrester is to be harmed.
That is no small request.
I don't know what to do.
Especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him,
gotta
Lady
help
Marjorie,
my
as
family.
no one
Got
else
it.
does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Boom. Right there. Helped out our family. I did as she asked, and I just wanted a little something in return. It's Garen. I think it's Garen again. Oh shit. Oh, I heard he's going. Wait, now skip for the north and foot.
7 elves.
This guy's crazy.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Why you got a hoof?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord.
Oh, you heard something.
Two at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Okay. Just chill.
There. Hear that?
Just chill.
I know I heard
Run,
something.
they know we're gonna be here. I'm here. They're gonna know I'm here. Oh, so close.
Never mind.
Wonder why they hurt that guy.
We've wasted enough time already.
This game's so crazy. What is this? Oh shit.
Bloody hell.
Cut all his skin off. Those are the guys who are coming for us. Over in Forrester. How's Forrester?
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within
Hello?
these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Ooh. Big choice here.
We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
To say Dracula.
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to
didn't
feed.
leave us to rot.
And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
No tasing, bro.
Poor man alone!